starting to feel stuff under the butt here in this high hamstring area. You're probably feeling your lower back work to stay arched here. And it resists any rounding here. This is all about this good arch through the lower back to access the hammies, okay? And now as you go, as you loosen up a bit, you're gonna be able to get a little bit deeper on each rep. You know, maybe in the beginning stages, it's not super deep. Maybe you're only getting right here. That's totally fine, right? We just wanna work to your range of motion and see if we can get the blood flowing there and improve it a little bit each time we do this. Let's do one more rep. And we're gonna hold on this one as deep as we can. Really arch that lower back. Let yourself sink in a little bit more with the breath. And come on up. Whew. Okay. Shake that out a little bit. Now this is gonna be quite demanding, especially the stiffer that your hamstrings are. So the more this puts on your body, you know, the more stress. So this next one, we're essentially gonna follow all the same cues, but we're gonna do it from a standing position. And now with this lower knee locked out straight, that's gonna put a huge stretch on the hamstrings, right? But we need to be able to find this good position to actually stretch the hamstrings, right? So what you see more often is that we do this, and if the back rounds, then we're actually skipping some of this hamstring stretching that we could be getting, okay? So let's do it. So we're gonna go here. You're gonna kind of stick the butt out like you're posing for an Instagram picture here. Chest is up, and then we're going to hinge forward here. Let that chest come really far forward. Only go as deep as you can keep that arch in the lower back, then we come up. And I want you to pause for a second before you come up, right? Here. Pausing for a quick moment. Three. Very good. Keep that chest up. Think about that chest going diagonally down. It's going forward and down. Keeping proud posture here. I like to kind of try to tuck my head back. That really helps keep that whole spine in extension. If we get here, you're gonna have more tendency to round, right? So keep that head pulled back a little bit, keep those eyes up, and keep those knees locked, right? You're gonna have the tendency to wanna do this. Slightly unbend the knee, unlock. That's just gonna be missing some of the flexibility gains that we could be getting, right? So let's keep going here. We're gonna do a few more reps, but I wanna show you maybe your reps just look like this. Maybe you're right here, and that's completely fine. But as we go, see if you can get a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Breathe. Pause. Okay, let's go this last one. Let's pause for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. Get to your deepest position. Breathe. Feel the hamstrings. Put your mind in the back of the legs right here and just be there. Excellent, excellent. Yes. Guys, you can make so many gains with just that stretch right there. You really don't need anything super, super fancy. If you really work with keeping that back arched, you'll have all the hamstring flexibility that you need, right? Okay, we got one more to go here. So we put a huge emphasis on stretching with the back arched, right? And that really helps you access a lengthened hamstring position. Now we're going to actually round the spine purposefully to just really try to get as deep into a forward fold as possible. So this is one of my favorite stretches here. I use this so much. It feels great, and you're able to access the hamstrings and also the squat position, which is gonna be stretching ankles, hips, spine, all this good stuff. So what we do is we're gonna start by folding forward here, right? Put your hands wherever you can get them on your legs. Maybe it's like right below the knee, maybe it's the ankle, whatever works. From here, what I want you to do is pull yourself down into a squat, like so. Now, maybe your squat is not super deep, maybe it's like this, that's fine. We're gonna straighten the knees, and I want you to just kind of pull yourself upside down a little bit more, okay? So then we're gonna go back to the squat, and we pull ourselves into this forward fold a bit more, right? And don't get discouraged if you look at me and you're like, oh, yeah, no way I can get that. That's fine. You can be right here, just pulling yourself down, right? Straightening the knees all the way and pulling. And this is what I talked about in the beginning. We need a little extra force, right? We need to put more load into the hamstrings to get them to respond, right? And maybe as you go, your squat position gets deeper as well, and that's quite lovely. And maybe you can start to find a really, really deep position for your hamstrings, right? We really pull here. And because we're standing up, the hamstrings are really, really active and they're loaded. Now I get nice and deep in that squat, feel it out. Pull. Let's do 2 more. Squat. Pull yourself down, wherever it is, wherever you're at. Last one. Let's pause in the squat here for a second. Just feel nice, deep squat position. Feel how good it feels to be down here. And now let's raise the hips and straighten the knees, and let's pull and hold. Breathe. And relax. Guys, quick